I'm sorry if we've woken you up.
I was still awake at 10 to 5, actually. Worrying about Mam.
Fat lot of good, that'll do her.
I'm going to talk to Dev and Steve. Ask them to drop the charges.
What, just like that?
I'll remind them that they owe her. Plus she can sue. Character assassination, whatever.
Well, that's really going to win around.
Look who's asking for your opinion.
Hey.
Well, you know how you nearly killed my daughter and nearly lost us our flat?
Look, Sarah, I said I'm sorry till I'm blue in the face.
Yeah, well, Bethany was blue in the face, thanks to the short circuit in your brain.
That's bang out of order, that.
Hello? You need to sort your loyalties out. If Tony was any kind of man, he'd go down to the cop shop.
It's down to Dev. Me mum's locked up, the toe rag.
People get a bit narky when they're 700 quid down. Funny that.
They've been paid back. It's not like he planned it.
Makes no odds to Mam.
I know.
Right. So you're gonna have to blow a whistle on him.
Grass on me own dad. Todd, I can't.
Well, I'll have to do the honours then.
You'll do nothing. I'll sort it.
You'll tell him it was Tony?
I said I'll sort it.
They want a scalp, Jason. Make sure it's not me mum's.
OK, I should have asked first. I'm sorry.
What was Beth like this morning? Grandma this, Grandma that?
Is that so terrible?
Well, yes, actually, it is when Grandma is sticking the knife in. I mean, a phone bill lists social services as friends and family.
Yes, and that was well out of order, but she knows it. She's really cut up about it.
Look, I have only got 10 minutes. Can we talk about something nice, please?
OK, if you let Mum look after Bethany for a few hours here and there, then you and Todd can spend some quality time together.
And if our shifts clash?
And let's face it, they will.
We might be really glad of the help.
No way. Absolutely no way. I'm not leaving my daughter with the woman who tells social services I'm an unfit mother. And I'm not having this conversation again.
Thanks very much. 6 packets.
Todd, don't ridicule the customers.
Ah, what it is, you see, Kev likes ginger nuts, Tom likes digestives, and I like these malted milk things. Only thing we can see eye to eye on is jam rings, so long as you've got a bit of custard in them.
What's Katie's favourite, then?
I don't know. She's diabetic, isn't she? I reckon Maz, though. She'd like them organic ones. She's into all that keeper.
The girl at the allotment?
Woman, actually. And she's gorgeous.
As gorgeous as your girlfriend?
Oh, it's complicated.
It needed to be. Come on, champ, let's get some lunch down here.
See ya. Cheers, matey.
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
How was the night?
You all right, Dev?
How was the night? Last transaction, 7:30 p.m., right? Yeah?
Prison bars? I can't believe you told a 3-year-old.
It's the zoo, you clown.
Boy, is that not me?
It's a lion in a cage.
Oh, well, tell her I'll put it up in the kitchen.
You can tell her.
Oh, it's nice to be home, though. Might be jobless, penniless, and the wrong side of 40, but...
At least you're not mumbling to yourself. Dev's well losing the plot.
Yeah?
Is Arlene Grimshaw in?
Who wants to know? Hey! Mum!
Who the flaming hell are you?
Frank Moulton.
What do you want?
You took a loan out to buy a car, remember?
Well, I can hardly forget.
Yeah, well, I've bought that debt.
Lucky you!
The grand total, including my highly extortionate interest rates, is £5,000.
5,000?
Keep calm, Mrs. G. I'm only after the arrears. For now.
Well, how much?
£385. And as I'm feeling generous, I'll let you off for the 79 pence.
I've not got it.
In which case, I'll have to take a bit of collateral. Sofa. And telly.
But they're not mine.
I'm only looking after it for you until you can stump up 100. And another 100 next week, of course. And the week after that. And the week after that.
I don't believe this. You scumbag!
Keep that up, son. I'll have to rethink my own career path.
You'll have a job. Getting that in here is like a game out of the Krypton Factor.
I'm sure we'll manage.
But look, just give me a little bit longer. I'll get you the money.
If I had a pound for every time I heard that.
Just give us a bit more time, OK?
There he is, sonny. Me not like it. It's now good on anyway. Just a load of adverts flogging goods you can't afford.
You slime ball.
I'd get the Scrabble out if I were you, Mrs. Grimshaw. Broaden your son's vocabulary.
Just go, will you?
Don't be late again, love. It'll be your fillings next time.
I bet your mum's dead proud of you.
Yeah, she is, thanks. Never had an HP agreement in her whole life. If she couldn't afford, she lived without. Not a bad way to live.
Come on, Mum. Let's go inside.
tidied up.
It's your mum and dad.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
No, all right, thanks.
What is it now?
We've some rather sad news, I'm afraid.
What?
Neil Fearns?
Yeah.
Well, he was in a car accident. And he died.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid it's true. Martin was on duty last night when they brought him in.
Oh, that's awful.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
Yeah, and we're here for you as well.
Do you want us to take Bethany for a bit?
Poor Neil.
She's just putting Beth down. She normally has a sleep in the afternoon.
And how is she? Sarah, I mean, after what happened to this,
Neil Fearns.
Right.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, she's hardly said anything. I mean, I've asked her, I keep asking her, but she just says she feels the same way if it was anyone else in her class.
I don't believe that.
Me neither.
Hi, Nick. I was wondering who it was.
Sarah, it's all right to talk about it, you know. How you feel about this Neil guy? In fact, it's probably better if you do.
What have you been saying?
Nothing?
He was Bethany's father, you better feel...
I feel nothing. Oh, I'm really sorry. That sounded awful. I didn't mean it. It's your fault, though. You made me.
We just don't want you bottling it up.
And I'm not doing. All right, yeah, I feel sorry. And I wish it had never happened. But that's all. And it's got nothing to do with Beth because Neil never had anything to do with Beth. And I never had anything else to do with Neil. So will you two stop looking at me like I'm about to burst into tears because I'm not.
Boring.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Oh, hi, Maria. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, go on then. I'll have a white wine and soda, cheers.
White wine soda? Well, if you two want to talk or, you know...
No, it's nothing you got there. I was just telling Todd I'm not going to London anymore. I'm staying around here.
All right. Well, don't really know quite what I should say to that, but...
Well, you could say good.
OK, good.
Oh, you're off now then, are you?
Night.
You look terrific. Doesn't she look terrific?
Yeah.
So obviously something's going on in your life. What is it? Work? Men?
Well, there's not been too many of them recently. No one special, anyway.
What about that bloke you see?
I got rid of him.
Right. Well, I tell you what, why don't you let me take you out for dinner and you can tell me all about it?
Oh, yeah? And then what? I know you, Nick.
No.
No, look, get my own dinner, thanks. Leave you two to chat. See ya.
Bye.
Suit yourself.
Come and have a bite with us. Take some drinks back. I've already looked in my jacket.
Too loud.
My wallet's not under you, is it?
Todd, will you chill out? You're a couple of minutes late. What's Deb gonna do? Kill you?
Is this it?
Oh, great.
How did you sleep on that?
I was knackered.
Well, if you two will stay up all hours gossiping.
Men do not gossip, men debate.
Oh, yeah, debate what?
That was best off without Maria.
And that's not gossiping.
You don't take the mick. She's upset him.
She always was the sensitive type.
Oh, I wasn't taking the mick. I thought you were late.
All right. See you later, Nick.
See you, mate.
I wasn't taking the mick. She'll come round, Maria.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, of course she will. She's probably just not got used to you being back yet.
Maybe I shouldn't have come back.
I'm glad you came back. So's Todd. Oh, stuff, Maria. You can come and play out with us, can't you?
Sounds like she was chatting you up.
Who can these?
Didn't waste much time, did she?
No, don't stick it now. You're not going to wash it. Just wipe it.
You try to kill us?
Look at the instructions if you don't believe me, you muppet.
All right, I believe you, I believe you.
Thank you.
Hey, this wok you bought us, it's an health hazard. You okay?
Yeah. Right, I was just reading a story to Beth and the word dad kept coming up. I just felt like it was jumping out at her all the time.
Because his funeral tomorrow.
Is this Neil Fearns?
I'm gonna go, I think I have to. I'm gonna take Bethany with me.
She's never met him.
Well, and she's never going to now. He was still her dad.
Depends what you think a dad's meant to be.
I'm just thinking about when she gets older and she wants me to explain things to her. I think this will help her understand.
You always told me Neil Fearns meant nothing to you.
He didn't. Not the way you mean, anyway.
Well, in that case, why are you going to the funeral?
It just dawned on me. You're jealous.
You're not, are you? Oh, come on, Todd. How can you be jealous of someone who's dead?
It just sounds to me like you thought more of him than you're letting on.
Well, I didn't. I didn't even really like him. I'm going to his funeral for Bethany's sake, not mine.
Don't think a little kid ought to be at a funeral. It's morbid and she'll be frightened.
No, she won't. She's too young to understand about death and that.
Right, so what are you taking her for?
I thought you understood. I just know one day she's going to want to know about her father. Her biological father. She'll always think of you as a dad if that's what's worrying you. But she's going to want to know about Neil, and she's never going to get to meet him now. I just want to be able to say that I took her to his funeral.
She's wrong. Will you tell her, Nick?
It's Sarah's decision.
Thank you.
But I happen to think she's right anyway. Our dad died before I felt I ever really knew him. And Sarah, you were much younger than me, of course, but I always wanted to know more. I was always glad to hear what people could tell me about him. But it was the same for you, wasn't it?
Mwah. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. Oh, I've got your watch here.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it?
No, it went very well.
It's Sarah, isn't it?
Yeah.
I knew the minute I saw you. Norma, this is Sarah Louise Platt. It's so kind of you to come. And this is your little girl, isn't it? Yours and Neil's. I know her name, it's,
Bethany.
Bethany, that's it. Oh, please forgive me, it's so much to bear losing Neil. But I'm so glad you came, I can't tell you. You will come and have something to eat with us, won't you, you and Bethany?
Oh, I don't know whether...
Oh, please, you must. At least give me the chance to say thank you for coming. I've so much to say to you, Sarah. So much. I want to apologise to you, Sarah.
What for?
Well, when we heard you were having the baby, we were so shocked, Neil's father and I, you both being so young. We just didn't want to know. Don't get involved, Neil's father kept saying. It's nothing to do with us.
He would. Typical, that.
Well, the way I remember it, my mum and dad, they wanted to keep you out of it anyway.
Well, it's always been on my conscience. I want you to know that. It must have been a very difficult time for you. She's a credit to you, she really is. She's got a good mother.
Well, we managed, don't we?
Live with your mum, do you, love?
Not now, no. Got a little flat on Victoria Street.
Oh.
Me, my boyfriend and Bethany. He's called Todd. We ain't got much money, but we struggle through.
Well, I'm glad you've got somebody to help you. It's not easy. I know that better than anybody. Well, I best see if everybody's got a drink. Excuse me.
You know, she's suffering, is Brenda. I don't know whether she'll get through. She said to me this morning, Norma, I might as well be dead because I've nothing to live for. Nothing.
Which one's Mr. Fearns?
He isn't here. He cleared off 2 years since. Dumped Brenda for a younger model. Doesn't even know where he is. Ireland last we heard, but, well, it could be anywhere.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault, lovey, no. She's had a tragic life. Neil was her only child, and, well, she couldn't have any more after him, and now he's gone, well, she's got nobody.
Right, sweetheart, do you want to finish your drink off? I'm going to have to go in a minute.
Time I went to the little girl's room. Nice to meet you. And you, lovey. Bye-bye.
It's been like a miracle, is this?
How do you mean?
I buried my only child today. And when I turned away from his grave, there were you and little Bethany. It was like God was talking to me.
Oh, well, I don't know about things like that.
Let me ask you, what made you come to the funeral today?
Well, Bethany doesn't understand, but I felt that one day she'd want to talk to me about her father. And so I thought, well, when that day comes, I can tell her about him. Tell her how she went to his funeral.
You see, to me, it was God's will that sent you. It was God's way of saying to me, the Lord taketh away, yeah, but he also giveth. I've no one in the world now, Sarah, I'm on my own. Except for little Bethany. Neil goes on in her.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I can see you're a fine mother to your beautiful little girl. I can tell you're a kind person. I wanted to ask you, would you let me come and visit Bethany sometimes? Could you do that favour to a woman who was no one in the world to care about except this little girl who came into my life today, my little granddaughter?
Yeah, of course you can. You know where we live. Yeah, call round any time.
God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.